What's going on, guys? Wesley here. In today's video, I'm not only going to show you how to instantly unlock the new schematics in Season 3 Reloaded Dark Aether, guaranteed every single time. I'm also going to show you how you can unlock the new secret blueprint for Modern Warfare 3 zombies very easily. I'm also giving away all the new schematics absolutely free to a few lucky subscribers, so make sure that you like the video and comment down below. What is your favorite item in Modern Warfare 3 zombies? Mine personally is the dog bone. Unlimited revives and distractions for the Dark Aether make my life so much easier. So with that, let's get right into the video. So first of all, if you want the zombie blueprint and the schematics in one run, make sure that you have 4 to 6 people. You're going to use an Elder Sigil. My friend Mebs and I found randoms first try. They weren't exactly all competent, but the more guns, the better. So speaking of guns, let's go over inventory. So I highly suggest that you have a bunch of Casimir grenades and self-revives to fill most of your inventory. Each additional Casimir grenade will make your life much easier. For weapons, one person at least needs a VR11 that has been upgraded. I'd suggest a Scorcher to start missions fast, and everyone should have a normal bullet weapon as well. Now, not listed here is the Brain Rot ammo mod. I highly suggest everyone equip it. You'll see why here in a minute. I also highly suggest using this website WZ Hub or Warzone Hub. They have interactive maps for each Dark Aether. I'm going to have this one linked in the description down below. I have no affiliation to them whatsoever, just FYI, but it shows you where the contracts are all over the map. Even shows you safe spots, guys. Safe spots where you cannot get hit for whatever reason. You're on top of buildings or what have you. So that's a very cool website, very useful if you pull it up while you're doing this. So what you want to do is, once you get into the Dark Aether, make your way over to the first contract. We're going to do the Escort contract first, because I have a lot of suggestions here that will save you a ton of time. First of all, one person obviously needs a Scorcher. Fly over to the contract. Now, they're not bunnies anymore. You're going to see them as beams of light, similar to the mystery box in all, zombies maps since the beginning of time. What you want to do is just interact with it, and each one should give you an item that you can then use. I instantaneously picked this one up so you don't see it. The one for the Outlast contract is absolutely the best. We'll go over that in a minute. So once you've activated the contract, make sure you don't get hit by the Escort. I almost went down here, I imagine, because I was very close to getting crushed by it. Go ahead and activate the Escort contract instantly. Now, at this point, you could throw a sentry gun on it, but what I found is if you have 4 to 6 people and one person has that upgraded VR11, it makes your life so much easier. So watch this real quick. So my friend gets the actual crystal to use it, and what you're going to see here is we're at 60-something percent, 68%, and it goes straight up to 97. Now, if you didn't know, a upgraded VR11 heals vehicles, and that includes Escort vehicles. So that is a huge suggestion. In fact, I would say that it's a requirement, because this is the hardest mission that solo wise I failed multiple times. The second thing is, each time that the Escort stops, you should be throwing down Casimir grenades. So you saw it in that first clip, and you should see it in this clip as well. What happens is essentially all of these zombies actually get pulled into it and can't attack it. So you can actually see it here in action on the last one. The last stop is the hardest, guys. 100%. You need to be very, very careful and save your Casimir grenades for this point. Now, I highly suggest that you have ones left over. Now, zombies will periodically drop the Casimir grenades, so you need to make sure that you're picking them up and saving them. You need as many Casimir grenades for the actual final boss for the blueprint if you're going for that. Otherwise, don't worry about using them. Just simply waste them on all of these contracts. So you can see I'm already at 8 minutes and 50 seconds. You can check the interactive map for all the contract locations. This one is up north in the dead center. It's very easy to find. This one overall was the easiest contract that we did. I highly suggest that if you have a team of 4 to 6 players, that you just make sure that you're shooting whatever head is lit up. That will speed up the time. But this contract took us about 60 seconds total, and we weren't even focused on the head. So it's very, very easy to do. Just so you know, that actually skips over some health. You can see the right one there was lit up there, but we just melted through the boss because, again, Pack-a-Punch level 3 weapons makes it super, super easy. So as you can see here, I got a little bit unlucky. I didn't get a schematic that time either. However, all of my teammates were getting the schematics. I already have them, unlocked, so I was really just here to, actually help out my teammates, but it doesn't really matter. So with the Outlast contract, which is going to be actually north of the Escort contract, it's on the right side of the map, so it's on the eastern part of the map all the way to the right. All right, so this one is super easy to find. It's by the water tower, and you want to make sure that you pick up the item for this. Now, the severed foot that you pick up Any zombies that you shoot, it seems, will slow down and kind of have that frostbite effect. So you'll notice it with a lot of these zombies while we're fighting them. It makes it super easy, but all you want to do is just run around, fire off your Scorcher at full blast in the most open area possible in the center, and what that's going to do is just melt zombies while you run around and avoid them. But again, Casimir grenades. You saw me throw one down, it made my life so much easier. So once you're done with all 3 contracts, make your way over to the center island. This is going to be the portion of the video where I show you how to unlock the blueprint. It's pretty simple, but it's very important that you do this boss fight in a particular manner, and it will make your life so much easier. First of all, don't use a Scorcher for eggs. I don't know I mean, I might as well be a beginner player. I don't know what I was thinking. So I pull out my bullet gun, obviously shoot them with my akimbos, and make sure that your teammates actually follow you, because as that timer runs out on the left, the circle closes on you. It's not like the normal map where it starts to close into the center or wherever it closes right into the last bit for the red worm. This one follows you, so your teammates need to actually follow you. So going back, you can check that map that I showed you or click it in the description down below. There's 4 eggs that you need to essentially destroy. 3 of them are small and then 1 is large. So there was one on the end of the island, one on the other end, one north, right, you know, north of this one, and then there's the main one. Now as soon as you destroy this big one, the boss will spawn. Now here's how it works. All right, so you remember Union, right? The new season 3 reloaded mission. If you haven't played it, all right, make sure that you take note of this. So as that health bar is gray at the top, you cannot damage the boss, and the reason for that is you have to kill these ads or these secondary enemies. All right, the ones with the white skulls. Make sure that you are absolutely paying attention to them. You can see them without looking at them. That's how you know which one to kill. So you can see, you know, you have your normal red skull ones, but then you also have these ones where they have these white skulls above their head. So make sure that you destroy them before you start attacking the boss. Also avoid the boss. Don't get too close, because you can see his health is just running up because I'm just feeding him. All right, so I'm not helping my teammates at all. I'm literally killing time, and at this point we have 2 minutes before the storm is closed. All right, keep in mind that timer on the left is how long it's going to take until you are just forever in the storm. So unless you have, you know, a mask and you're right next to an ammo cache or something like that, you are absolutely screwed. All right, so hurry up. So what you want to do is essentially, with all of those saved Casimir grenades, start to periodically throw them down, kill the ads, and then shoot the boss. That's the order. Oh, that's the 3 steps that you need to remember, all right, to actually win this boss fight. And what you're going to notice here is we absolutely melt him. I think this was a bit of the VR11, as well as people shooting his head directly. So make sure that you were shooting criticals on him. I was not that useful here, but as you can see, you have 4 opportunities to actually get the schematics. Now at this point, once you have killed the boss, go to Exfil. At this point, you have the blueprint unlocked. I did not get the pop-up, so even if you don't get the pop-up, make sure that you go out and actually check for the item. So make sure, again, you can see how small this circle is. If all of your teammates start running away from you, you are going to get eaten by the storm, right? It follows your team, so make sure that everyone sticks together. Make your way over to the exit, and then also make sure that you give up whatever schematics that you don't need. If you've gone through this once and you have something, be nice to people, all right? Even if you're playing with randoms, because as soon as you exit this right here, you will not keep the schematics. So just keep that in mind and make sure that you're doing this correctly and helping out others, right? Because that's the way that you should play. So anyway, so once you're actually done with this, as you can see, I'm containment level 46, absolutely baller rank. I'm so happy right now. Like, it makes life so much easier. But you're actually going to unlock that stuff, and you want to go out into the menu and search under assault rifles. You're going to find the Ram 7. This is where your blueprint is located. You can obviously equip this and open gunsmith down there at the bottom, and then you can modify this gun to actually be what you want it to be. But it's a really cool animated skin, yet another exclusive skin that you can only get through an actual difficult task. I love these guys. You don't have to pay for them. Everyone is just so enthralled with these paid skins, right? And this one you get for absolutely free. You just need to make sure that you bring some people along with you to make your life a lot easier and knock these tasks out. So if you guys appreciate this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more. I'd appreciate your support, and I will catch you in the next video.